Hey there, my fans of the macabre, my fellow lovers of horror and the terrifying. Welcome to a brand new series to the channel for Wicked Wednesday, Terrifying Thursday, Alanwake 2. Unfortunately, we lost our initial video, so we are starting from scratch for Alanwake 2. If you are enjoying this and you have enjoyed the previous Wicked Wednesday, Terrifying Thursdays, sit back, close those blinds, grab your favorite beverage, grab your favorite snack, turn out those lights, kick up your feet, throw in your headphones, and let's get spooky.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
That is one hell of an intro. I think we're back at Culturally. I don't recognize this man. Or why he's climbing out of those. Wait.
Can you hear me?
Oh,
Come on, Ed. We should go.
hey, wait, people.
Oh, where'd he gone?
Creepy whispers. Whoa. Disorienting. I think that might have been Alan. Nope. I didn't have a flashlight. I know the creepy growling. Alanwake 1. Did I just go in a circle? Yep. I think I just went the giant circle. Like I said, that was disorienting. To those who are new to my channel, for games like these, I do like to explore. So this video is probably going to be about 45 minutes long, same with tomorrow's. And much like with Alanwake 1, if we find any story pages or anything, those will be at the end of Terrifying Thursday. There might be some of that weird darkness around here. Yeah. Keep moving. Lake safety.
Where's the rest of the stuff? I need to finish this. I'm coming. What the fuck? Shit.
That was a hell of an intro.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
I like the callback to the TV show from Alanwake 1.
Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Return 1, invitation. Map. Okay, we have Witch's Hut, General Store, Bony Legged Path, rental cabins. Okay.
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
The scenery reminds me of where I grew up in Pennsylvania.
Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some, organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Hey, Mulligan, tell them I'm here waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
This location is closed to the public by order of the FBC.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Opening the case board.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
The case board is a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues and progress the investigation. You are now free to investigate the case board or leave by pressing B. Let's investigate. All victims reported missing in 2010. No other commonalities. Ted Lane, dentist, stab wounds, blooding, bruising on the wrists. Wendy Davis, teacher, body bloated, large chest wound. Percy Wolf, store owner, bruising, heart removed, strange tattoos. Murder method. Slight difference in murders, bloating only, commonality in the bodies, but not cause of death. Chest trauma, exposure to water post-mortem. Bruising on wrists, bruising in the... Two victims had bruising of some form of restraint, strapped her belt down. Most recent victim died of major chest trauma consistent with 2018 victim. Hard to confirm due to body condition. Bloating of corpses is indicative of drowning, but only one victim was found in water. The killer profile. Victim number 3 was covered in illegible tattoos, a message from the killer, maybe, or their art. Apart from going missing in 2010, the victim have nothing apparent in common. Killer may be sportsman or hunter. The post-mortem tattooing, noticeable common traits, and chest trauma reveals animal butchery technique. Okay, we got the map. Our goals, meet Deputy Thornton at the general store. Anything else in here we can investigate? That must be Logan and her husband. Hey, we don't have much to go on for the case board so far.
You're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Going into the Mind Palace does not pause the game.
Nature gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Like I mentioned in the beginning, I'm going to explore around a bit. See if there's anything off the beaten path. There might be clues.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Alright, that's padlocked. Be good to note for later.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
Newspaper. Bright Falls' own virtual baking champion. Missing Doberman. Okay. Chaos at Cauldron Lake. Rampage at rental cabins. Unidentified man attacks vacations dead of night. Sunday, an idyllic evening of barbecuing, late night fishing. Was violently disrupted. Saturdays, a mysterious assailant attacked park visitors, causing chaos. Destruction at the cabins. The incident left 3 people injured, one of which was admitted to the county hospital. As to whether the attacker is still at large, Bright Falls police have yet to make an official statement, leaving local residents in a state of uncertainty. Witnesses to the crime were visibly shaken, one of whom stated, "1 minute, we were laughing and toasting some marshmallows. The next, we heard screaming coming from the cabins. We didn't know what was going on, so we called the police and started running the opposite direction," said Kurt Mill. Another eyewitness who preferred to remain anonymous said, "It's like he appeared out of nowhere. Suddenly my dog started barking his head off and the psycho guy comes crashing through the trees. Don't think I'll ever feel safe in the forest again." A representative of the rental cabins who chose to remain anonymous wanted to remind customers, if you have plans to stay in our lovely cabins this summer, please get in touch with us as we may need to rejigger some of the reservations based on the state of the cabin you have rented with us. The representative went on to further remind future potential guests of the wonderful amenities can be found in their company's brochure and the website, which is real nice, state of the art. My nephew made it. He's a real computer whiz. Okay. I feel like that means their website was made in like MS Paint, and it looks like it was made in 1998. Starting fires is prohibited. Please do not feed the wildlife. Leave no trace.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Mirror Peak. This mighty mountain in the distance is known other than Mirror Peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake. From the right angle, its beauty is reflected on the calm surface of the lake, mirrored in all of its inverted glory. That's where we went in Alanwake 1. Okay, so don't worry, we can get up that path. But let's check this path.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Nope, can't go up that path. At least not yet. I don't think. Mortar Falls. Come on. This powerful feat of nature will revive the spirit as it does the surrounding nature. The churning, grinding waters at the bottom of the falls resemble a mortar and pestle, quite like the one the Witch of Cauldron Lake is able to have used to travel through the night sky. Can I see it? I don't think I can see it from this angle. Beanie of some sort.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox? Casey hates the English jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
My dad used to say, when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. Not sure where the tough get going to, but maybe you'll find it inspiring. Oh, manuscript fragments. Manuscript fragments can be used to upgrade weapons in the Mind Palace. Okay, that's kind of nifty.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
I'm hoping to catch...
Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Can almost get a glimpse of it. Oh no, Where I grew up, we had a state park that was kind of like this. When it rained, even if it wasn't raining, it was humid.
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
See what we can see.
Can't go any further. Water's too deep.
Is that an emergency? Camping do's and don'ts. There's something hopping along in that water. Witch's hut.
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson.
Forest can be a dangerous place.
I want to walk around for a minute.
You know where to find me.
Witch's hut. Here lived the Witch of Cauldron Lake. Beware her spirit may still haunt this place. I don't see anything out of the ordinary here. Tools. Looks like somebody set up a camp. Friday, Midge told me today that her family's moving away. This sucks. I haven't even told her that I like her yet. What's the point anymore? She said her parents want to get better jobs and to get her to a better school in a big city. I guess that's fair. Who wants to stay stuck in Bright fucking Falls? Sunday. So I told her. She said thanks. Fucking kill me. Monday. I snuck out last night again. Went to the big house by the lake. Instead of just watching it from here like I always do. Instead of just sitting around like I always do. Screw that. Anyway. Something weird is going down there. I'm going to find out. Going back there tomorrow with better gear. I bet I can find a way inside. Take some photos. It's going to be epic. I'm guessing that's a teenager. Why a teenager has a bunch of 9mm rounds, that's a question for another time. This is just really pretty and breathtaking. Witch's Ladle, Cauldron Lake. Witch's Ladle. There's no mystery in Cauldron Lake like being named after its cauldron shape, and yet there's so many mysterious stories about the lake. It being a gloomy doorway to the underworld, or of a witch whose cauldron the lake really was. The legend tells that when the affections of a local sheriff went unanswered, he accused the lady in question of having bewitched him. She was drowned, but her dropped ladle grew into a strange tree named Witch's Ladle. The woman returned to avenge her wrongdoers. If she was not a witch before, she was one now. She killed the sheriff, drowning him in a lake. Then she took out his heart and locked it in a box. With the heart, she would summon him from the lake to exact revenge on her behalf, or so the legend goes. That spooked me for a second. Honestly, I was not expecting the whole cutout thing there. So these episodes, like I mentioned, are probably about 45-ish minutes. So I do like to explore.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. And the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-up.
And
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Let's just see this body, shall we?
okay. I saw something over here.
A creepy twig sculpture? Wonder what's
Confused.
inside.
Wash your hands.
I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
Take chicken out of the fridge. Take a nap. Okay. It's very, okay. Think. I remember this one. It's 2 diagonals. Up, down. And facing away. Let this be a warning to you fellow trespassers. They say the lake is a caldera, something formed by erupting volcano or sinkholes it leaves in its wake. But what if that's not true? What if something else, something less natural, much more man-made intentional? I say the lake's not formed, it's designed, and it has a purpose. The lake is a hiding place. Beneath the calm surface lies secret machinery ready to activate at the press of a button. And the people with the button, they're in that big house by the lake, preparing, I know it. First drawing, waterline, real calderas made from a volcano lava. Second drawing, waterline, engineering structure, strange machines. Okay. Let me make sure I got this one right. 2 diagonals connected. 2 triangles up, down, and facing away from each other. Nope. Nope. Don't take anything if you aren't one of the trees. I don't know what that means, but take this stuff anyway. Stash found at Cauldron Lake site. I wonder if it's a cult house. Notice security FDC security perimeter.
Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation.
Agent Casey's...
Nice talking to you, too.
Agent Casey's not with me right now, but that's the house by the lake. Okay, now we'll go to the body. Picnic area.
Now, this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. And we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Step 1. Examine the corpse. Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
You unlock your first key image. You can place it on the case board inside the Mind Palace. Allow Saga to see active clues. Key image can be selected and placed on the case board.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Placing a new image, placing a key image on the case board begins a new line of investigation. Another body found in the woods near Bright Falls. Perfect timing. Need to see if this is linked to the killings. We're here to investigate. When a key image is placed, it will prompt new questions. Objectives are viewable on the case board and your goals. You are now free to examine the case board or leave. If I go to the case board, cases.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
Investigate the crime scene. That's what I'm trying to do. Of course, my controller became disconnected. Game? Seems my game has decided to freeze up on me. So that is where we will wrap this episode while I determine what happened here. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below, my fellow fans of the freaky and horror. I'm really enjoying this so far. As I mentioned, it kind of reminds me a little bit of home back in Pennsylvania in the Appalachia area. But as always, please make sure to hit that bell notification, like, comment, and subscribe if you could. It helps me out, helps the channel out. And always make sure to hydrate, medicate if you have to, eat some good food, be kind to yourselves, be kind to each other. And our message this week, reach out to somebody you care about. Let them know you're here. just check on how they're doing. I'm sure it'll mean a lot to them, and it might mean a lot to you too. Until next time, this is Callan Hale and Saga, as well as Alex Casey for Alan Wake 2, signing off.